Welcome to a Fables a Day, in which the Archivist reviews an issue of Fables a Day up till the final issue, where he will undoubtedly cry like a baby. And there's no restraint on spoilers, so if that's a problem for you, well then go read the series and then come back. On with the show. Fables number 136, A Day at the Lake, Part 5 of Camelot, in which sometimes destiny can be a bitch. The beggar man from When the Birds Were Sent Out, who we have seen in a panel or two while everyone was getting together, is revealed by Lake to be Lancelot, but she doesn't reveal it to anyone else yet. Assumably there was a tournament, we don't really see any of it, like one or two panels but nothing big, and Rose apparently was able to teleport all the unworthy away after she said they weren't chosen. Yeah, that's neat, isn't it? Hope meets with her enough to say that she should talk to the Lady of the Lake, since she already knows what's going to happen. And Rose does. Lake tells her about how the Fates love tradition, so Rose, using Camelot as the basis for her whole myth thing, may trap it within the same destiny, making Rose King Arthur. Later, Lake is walking with the Green Witch, who is revealed to be Morgane Le Fay, who was the treacherous sorcerer in the classic tale, but who now, as the Green Witch, is in the Merlin role. But then who would be in the powerful sorceress role? Lake is sure it's going to be Snow, because of who Snow and Rose's mother is. But when she and Morgan go to Wolf Manor to talk to her about it, Lake sees Ambrose and runs off. We then cut to later, where, in a bar in Castle Fabletown, Lay is doing her usual throwing herself at Cole thing, who stammers and runs off as usual. God, the sexual harassment by that woman. But more importantly, at the bar sits Lake, who is totally drunk, because in seeing Ambrose, she saw her own future for the very first time. And we end it with officially being revealed that Lay has the hunk of Bigby. With all the hints, I knew that the bearded, kinda homeless looking guy was going to be an old knight from the Round Table, but I didn't even think of it to be Lancelot, though it does make sense that he would definitely want to be a part of Camelot based on second chances. And to be fair, we haven't seen him in like 100 issues? I completely spaced on it. And the rest plays out fairly close to plot, but I honestly like that while we know that Lake would wind up with Ambrose in years to come, since, that two-parter a while ago, but it's neat that this is the first time she's ever seen her own destiny, and really having a strong reaction to it. I mean, who hasn't been to the point where it's been, and now I need to get drunk? But, of course, all of this is just blather, because the big question now is who the hell is Snow and Rose's mom? We know she's magical, since we saw that in the origin story forever ago, and her sister was the evil queen, so obviously there's a huge amount of magic in the family. But with Lake pushing it, I now really need to see. Hopefully it comes up tomorrow. If not, well, let's see what tomorrow brings.